I sat alone in my apartment on Christmas morning, staring at my phone. No calls. No texts. No messages. My family had completely forgotten me. Again, not just forgotten to call, they'd forgotten I existed. While they posted photos on social media of their perfect Christmas celebration, the big family dinner, the gift exchange, the laughter and joy, all happening without me. Like I'd never been part of the family at all. That was the moment I made my decision. If they could forget me so easily, I could forget them too, especially when it came to my $5 million estate. My name is Elizabeth Morgan. I'm 72 years old. I built a successful business from nothing. And this is the story of how my family took me for granted until it was too late. I wasn't always wealthy. I grew up poor. My parents struggled to feed 4 children. I wore hand-me-down clothes and worked from age 14 to help with bills. When I graduated high school, there was no money for college. So I worked, saved every penny, started a small cleaning business with $300 and a dream. For 30 years, I built that business. Started with me and a bucket, ended with 200 employees and contracts with major corporations. I worked 16-hour days. Sacrificed everything, missed vacations, missed social events, poured every ounce of energy into success. My husband Robert supported me completely. We were partners in every way. When he died 10 years ago, I thought my children would step up, help me through the grief, be there for me the way their father always was. I was wrong. My daughter Jennifer lives 20 minutes away. She's a lawyer. Busy, important, always has been. After Robert died, she visited once, stayed an hour, told me I was strong and I'd be fine. Then disappeared back into her life. My son Michael lives across the country. He calls twice a year. My birthday and Christmas. 5-minute conversations. How are you, Mom? Fine. Great. I'm really busy. Gotta go. Click. My youngest, Sarah, lives downtown. Close enough to visit. Never does. Unless she needs money. Then suddenly, I'm her favorite mother. Mom, I'm starting a business. Can you invest? Mom, I need help with my mortgage. Mom, my car broke down. I always said yes, because they're my children, because I thought generosity would keep us connected, because I was naive enough to believe money could buy love. It couldn't. Last Christmas, I invited all 3 of them for dinner. Spent a week cooking, made all their favorite dishes, set the table for 6, me, my 3 children, and their spouses. Bought thoughtful gifts for everyone. Jennifer texted an hour before dinner. Sorry, Mom. Mark's parents want us at their house. Maybe next time. Michael called from California. Mom, the flight's too expensive this year. We'll visit in spring. He never did. Sarah showed up. Stayed 45 minutes. Ate. Grabbed her gift, left. Sorry, Mom. I have plans with friends. I sat alone at that table surrounded by food nobody came to eat. Gifts nobody came to open. Decorations nobody came to see. I told myself it was fine. They were busy. They had lives. I couldn't expect them to revolve around me, but it hurt. God, it hurt. This year, I decided not to invite them. If they wanted to see me, they'd reach out. They'd make plans. They'd show initiative. December arrived. No calls. I waited. Decorated my apartment anyway. Put up a small tree. Bought gifts for them just in case. December 15th. Nothing. December 20th. Silence. December 23rd. I broke down and called Jennifer. Hi, Mom. I'm in a meeting. Can I call you back? She didn't call back. I texted Michael. Any chance you're coming home for Christmas? He responded 3 days later. Sorry, Mom. Too busy with work. I called Sarah. Voicemail. I left a message. Hi, honey. Just wondering about Christmas plans. Call me back. She never did. Christmas Eve. I sat in my apartment watching It's a Wonderful Life, crying into a glass of wine. My phone silent. My apartment empty. My heart breaking. Christmas morning. I woke up to nothing. No calls. No texts. I checked social media. My first mistake. Jennifer had posted photos. Her whole family at Mark's parents' house. Caption. Best Christmas ever with the family we love. Michael posted a video. His kids opening presents. His wife smiling. Caption. Blessed to spend Christmas with the people who matter most. Sarah's Instagram was full of photos. Her at a friend's party. Laughing, dancing, living her best life. No mention of her mother sitting alone. They hadn't forgotten Christmas. They'd forgotten me. Actively chosen to celebrate without me. Without even a phone call to say Merry Christmas. I sat there staring at those photos and something inside me broke. Not sadness anymore. Clarity. Cold, clear understanding that I meant nothing to them. I was an obligation they'd finally decided to stop pretending to fulfill. I called my lawyer that afternoon. He was home with his family, but he took my call because I'd paid him well for years. Richard, I need to change my will. Immediately. Mrs. Morgan, it's Christmas. I don't care. I need this done now. We met the next day. I brought my current will, the one that split my $5 million estate evenly between my 3 children, the one that gave them everything I'd worked my entire life to build. I want them removed, I said. All of them. Completely. Richard looked shocked. Mrs. Morgan, are you sure? This is a major decision. I've never been more sure of anything. They forgot me on Christmas. Not because they were busy, because they don't care. I saw their social media. They were all celebrating, just not with me. Where do you want the money to go? I'd thought about this all night. Set up a scholarship fund for underprivileged students studying business. Kids like I was. Kids who need a chance. People who'll actually appreciate it. And your children get nothing. Nothing. Let them know what it feels like to be forgotten. We drafted the new will that day. Signed, notarized, legal, done. I didn't tell my children, didn't announce it. Just went back to my life. They called eventually. Jennifer, in February, needing advice on an investment. Michael in March asking if I could help with his daughter's private school tuition. Sarah, in April, wanting money for a vacation. I said yes to small requests. Kept up appearances. Let them think nothing had changed. But everything had changed. Last month, I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. The doctors give me 6 months. Maybe less. I called my children to tell them. Jennifer said she'd visit soon. She hasn't. Michael said he'd fly out next month. He won't. Sarah came once. Stayed 20 minutes. Asked if I'd updated my will recently. Why do you ask? I said. Just wondering. You know. Making sure everything's in order. For when she couldn't finish the sentence. Everything's in order, I assured her. The will is exactly as it should be. She smiled. Relieved, probably calculating her inheritance. She has no idea. None of them do. When I die, they'll gather for my funeral. They'll cry. They'll tell stories about what a wonderful mother I was. They'll talk about how much they loved me. And then they'll meet with the lawyer. They'll sit there expecting to inherit millions. Expecting their years of neglect to still be rewarded. Instead, they'll learn that every penny goes to strangers. 2 students they'll never meet. 2 people who'll actually use the money to build something meaningful. They'll be shocked, angry. They'll say I was cruel, vindictive. How could a mother do this to her children? And I won't be there to tell them the truth. That they did this to themselves. That you can't ignore someone for years and then expect to inherit their life's work. That love isn't something you turn on when it's convenient. They forgot me on Christmas. So I forgot them in my will. Fair is fair. I don't regret it, not even a little. These past months, dying, I've had time to think about legacy, about what matters, and I realized something important. Blood doesn't make you family. Presence does. Effort does. Showing up does. My children were related to me by birth, but they stopped being family the moment they stopped showing up. I'd rather my money go to strangers who'll appreciate it than children who took me for granted. My name is Elizabeth Morgan. I'm 72 years old. I'm dying. And I'm leaving $5 million to people who actually deserve it. If you have elderly parents, call them, visit them, show up, because one day they'll be gone, and you'll realize too late that inheritance isn't a right. It's earned through love and presence. My children learned that lesson the hard way. I hope you don't have to. Lesson: never take your family for granted, especially not elderly parents who worked their whole lives to give you opportunities. One day they'll be gone. And you'll realize that no amount of money can replace the time you refuse to spend with them. Show up, call, visit, before it's too late to matter.